Hey everybody, as we take a check right now, a good morning to you. It is President's Day on this Monday, and we're going to be giving you a first alert forecast update with drier conditions. I'm going to say that right now off the bat. We're looking pretty good. You can keep the rain jackets away, keep the umbrellas away for a good deal of this week, but eventually we'll start to see some changes. But will they be significant? Always the main question. Let's continue on today because I know a lot of people are home from work today. Kids are off of school. A couple, maybe private schools are still in session, some schools, but for the most part, a lot of people are doing something differently than they would today on a typical Monday start. So let's have at it. Let's send you outside. I want to give you this lovely check right now at our Elgin cam, and this is up by our transmitter. Oh, such a nice look there. Look at that. A little bit more in the way of postcard worthy with those skies. We see just those clouds with the little blue breaks here and there. Everything consistent with more of this layer that's going to be making its way overhead and then trying to break up as we get later into the day. But it has been in the way of cold. So, we'd probably like to see a little bit more sunshine out there. And that is still something that is being picked up right now by a lot of weather sensors. Just mainly sunny skies, even with these clouds rolling overhead. It doesn't work the best all the time, which is good to give you an actual visual representation. I'm telling you right now, even that technology can fail sometimes. It tries to basically read amounts of moisture, bouncing off of clouds in the afternoon or in the sky. I mean, it's a whole thing to explain, but in short, it's just good to show you that nice look, to give you a better outlook of, okay, we're going to see some clouds rolling in. We're still seeing some colder lows. And because we're not seeing a 100% sunny day, we can only see these temperatures turn around so fast. So we go on forward with that. We settle into temperatures trying to turn around, but it's more about a warming trend later this week as opposed to right now. We're working to see below average feels, but one positive thing that usually will come with that, even though we could be colder, we could see the clearing skies at night. Usually means a good amount of sunshine that will be there for the region. So let's, of course, go on forward with that and try to keep thinking about, okay, we're really going to need that sun because look at some of these lows today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Oh, we cannot break away from these chilly feels. February still having us in its grips. But then as we go towards the later portion of the week, Thursday, it's giving us a little hope. That little bump there is actually going to be more significant than you might think for Thursday. And then Friday, completely flipping the script with those morning lows, continuing to see things much milder. And if you might imagine, you're pretty good and in tune to your weather situation, you might think, okay, Friday's likely going to come along with some manner of clouds, winds out of the south, maybe a little bit of rain. And you'd be correct, because that's what we see, going with a 40% chance of some showers going into that Friday. But otherwise, in terms of getting some things accomplished outside, it is going to be a fantastic 4-day stretch. As long as those morning chills don't get you down, you're working to thaw out, you're continuing to keep yourselves bundled up appropriately for the morning, along with the kiddos out there as they get back to a normal school day tomorrow. It is going to be a very nice week to enjoy, to try and soak up a little bit of that sun if you get the chance. So let's continue into this, your first alert 10-day forecast as we see it right now. Today, actually going to be the coldest day out of the week. Still pretty beautiful for the morning, but coldest day with those upper 50s. Now, going back to those morning chills, they're still very much going to be in play for the Midlands Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. However you have prepared for this day, or maybe you haven't, you're still inside. You're just getting this forecast, of course, whether it be on the go or at home. You know what? It's just going to be a type of day you want to make sure you are going to be ready for that switch up. And you do the same thing for these days ahead because we have those very early morning temperatures falling back impressively, and then some of you will actually be doubling up those afternoon temperatures again before more mild air returns on Thursday and Friday. A little shower chance for Friday morning. That'll be it from a passing cold front, and then we get back to more weekend sunshine. So if you want some outdoor weekend activity, looking fantastic for you there. So overall, thank you so much for taking a check into this forecast. It is going to be one that is pretty easy to enjoy. Again, getting past the early morning temperatures just that make that big fall back. This time of the year, we can still see it. It is not spring yet. Winter is still desperately hanging on here for the Midlands. We'll continue to give you more first alert forecast updates as the week rolls along, but always appreciate you checking in here.